Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom. It's good. About to bring it out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Before we get started, we're going to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So we out here again, man. You know, as we get closer to the end, man, not only is the wicked of the other nations, the heathen nations, going to get more wickeder, increase their wickedness, so are the wicked of our nation and the false prophets, man. So the new thing now is burning in hell forever. Israelites not even under the new covenant in the kingdom, even under the new covenant in the kingdom, with a new heart, immortality, a nation of priests and kings. Yeah, a nation of priests and kings. We gonna have Israelites that's burning forever, man. That's still in a never-ending ICBM. This wind blowing, Slakia, Israel. Let me put this on it just in case to kind of keep it steady. Slakia, you know, got this little fake little weight thing that I put on this to kind of keep it, you know, so the wind, when the wind blows. Yeah, so let's get to it. Let's bring it out. Let's start out with 1 Timothy. Let's go there first, man. But these guys not teaching sound doctrine no more, man. They not teaching sound doctrine no more. Yeah, I needed that weight. Nice day, but it's windy. Give me a second. Yeah, there you go. It's 1 Timothy, not 2 Timothy. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Yeah, you got these guys, man. They very charismatic. You know what I mean? They very charismatic in how they bring out the word. They seem passionate. You know, they cool. They hip. You know what I mean? The one guy that claimed to be the new high chief priest, he in his early 30s, so he still got that young vibe on him and everything. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1, 4 and 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with the hot iron. So you know you'll have these guys that go off, that do all types of manner of things that's against the scriptures. You rebuke them, they come up with an excuse to why they're able to do the things that they do. You know what I mean? Even going to the strip club for the Passover. They go to the strip club for the Passover, and then after everybody get on him, then now he's humble and he's contrite. He asks for forgiveness, but then in the same breath, he won't give forgiveness. He want respect. He want respect as an elder, but he don't want to give respect as an elder. Speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with the hot iron. Let's go down. The point I want to get is 7. 1 Timothy chapter 4 and 7. But refuse profane and all wise fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. Yeah, these fables, this burning in hell doctrine, that's the going all the way back to Greek mythology, man. That's the thing that they teaching in the churches, man. So let's get into it. It's not sound doctrine. That is not sound doctrine. Let's go. Ecclesiasticus. Let's get that one first. Let's start out there. Let's start at 14. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 14. I know that whatsoever power doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And power doeth it, that men should fear before him. So the Lord said that all Israel gonna be saved. So they taking away from that. They telling you now that all Israel not going to be saved. This is what they telling you. They telling you that the nation of Israel is not going to be saved. That the Lord done changed it up now. 15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, power shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and every work. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that power might manifest them, that they might see that they themselves are beasts. I'm reading to see if I want to get the next one. 20, let's go to 20. And all go unto one place. Listen to this now. All go unto one place. All are of the dust, and all turn to the dust again. Yeah. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of beast that goeth downward to the earth? Yeah. So after you pass away, man, after you gone, your body goes into the grave, where it starts to deteriorate, decompose. That's the word. It starts to decompose, and your spirits, which don't die, goes back to the Father, man. It's plain, man. It's plain. But now they saying that your spirit, I seen the IUIC guy last night. He said that your spirit gonna stay in your body. Your spirit gonna stay in your body forever, even as it's burned. So what kind of body is this that could burn forever? It don't deteriorate. It won't turn to ashes. It's just gonna stay there forever, so it could keep burning. Fables, man. This not sound doctrine, man. It's not sound doctrine, man. Second Esdras, let's get this one. Second Esdras, chapter 14 and 35. Let's start at 34. Second Esdras, chapter 14, verse 34. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. No, they saying you ain't going to receive no mercy. Nobody's going to receive mercy that done did. Of course, if you join IUIC, you good. You join IUIC, you good. 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So you gonna remember, once we in the kingdom, you gonna remember the things that you did on this side, and you gonna loathe yourself. You'll have your, how Elder Apostle Tahar say, for a period of time, you're gonna have your head down and stuff like that, or whatever the case. Because you're gonna know all things in the kingdom. You're gonna remember everything that you done did, man. People, man, this burning in hell thing is for eternity. Is crazy, man. It's crazy, but that's what's happening now. Yeah, this went pushing today, man. I got that weight on that. That's good. Joe, what's that? Lovely day. Better than last week. Last week it was wet and cold out here, baby. Let's go Job chapter 19. That's not even right, that's true. 19 and 25. 19 and 25. Right? That's what I got, right? 25. 19 and 25. Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. He shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see the Most High. Yeah. See, so again, once you die, man, the worms destroy your body, man. So how are you going to have a body that the Lord is going to give you that's gonna be burning, because you ain't gonna feel pain if you're made immortal. You can't die. If your body is made into 1 Corinthians 15 and 52, 52, if your body is changed to an immortal body, and you're not going to taste death in this body, how are you going to feel pain? So for you to be burning in hell or to be burning everlasting where you feel it, you got to be in a body that's subject to die, that's subject to decomposition. Job chapter 19 and verse 26. And though after my skin worms destroyed this body, yet in my flesh shall I see the Most High, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me. Yeah. So the spirit goes back to the Father. Let's get that one. All spirits go back to the Father. They not teaching you sound doctrine. This is what's going on right now, man. They're not teaching sound doctrine anymore, man. They're not teaching sound doctrine. And how I'm looking at it is I'm sure the same way other brothers and apostles looking at it. The Lord is putting this out here for you to choose, man. The Lord is putting this out here for you to choose. You won't have no excuse on why you didn't turn away from these false prophets, man. But clearly it say, mark them that cause division. You know what I mean? Say about all of the fake prophets, pastors out here teaching in these times. And they giving you reasons, clear reasons why they don't know what they talking about, or they not teaching the scriptures. And y'all not caring at all. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. Yeah. This plain and simple, man. I don't get how they don't understand this, man. So then, brother, you gotta start thinking or looking at the possibility that these people done took a bag, man. You gotta start looking at this possibility. You don't want to bear false witness, so you can't outright say that such and such took a bag. You could tell them, you could come out and say which groups for sure is 501c3. And the fact that 501c3 is an agreement with Esau to where you can't teach certain things. Look it up. The agreement with 501c3 says you can't teach certain things. You can't go against certain government policies, etc., 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 right? But then now you have these guys that's making this money off super chat, and they charging you for breakdowns and this and this and that. Money is their driving force, man. Money is their driving force. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. So all spirits going back to the Most High, man. Your body gonna be laid here doing what it do, decomposing, worms eating it up, etc., 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 and your spirit gonna be back with the Most High, man. So now you mean to tell me that in the kingdom, that all of the Israelite spirits, so then what happens to all of the Edomite spirits? If they are the wicked, the border of wickedness, are all of the Edomites gonna be burning in hell forever in the kingdom? Who are we gonna throw into captivity? Who gonna build up our kingdom? if all of the wicked, if the wicked of Israel gonna be burning forever in the kingdom, what about the Edomites? What about them? Are they gonna be burning forever too? Or it's gonna be some righteous Edomites that don't burn in the kingdom, and they gonna be more righteous than the Israelites that you got burning forever? How did high top priest say? High priest Ariel application denied. So you denying high priest Ariel application in the kingdom, but it's gonna be some Edomites that make it into the kingdom, and then even if they in slavery, slavery is better than burning forever. Your spirit wake up and lead the Most High. Oh yeah, you know, I made a covenant with you. Here go the Lord's statute commandments in your heart. You a holy nation and all of that, but you going into burning forever. Meanwhile, the Edomite over here, he chilling, he good. He might get whooped a little bit or whatever, but he's still alive. Don't make no sense, y'all. They not making no sense. We're knocking down again. Let's keep getting it. Let's keep getting it. They not making sense, y'all. What was the next one I wanted to get? It came in my head. I'm gonna get it now. I hate when something come in my head and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that one, and then I forget it. Let's get it. Gotta be aware of these things, Israel. Micah chapter 3 verse 11. Oh, let's go up. Let's get some more of this. Let's go. Micah 3 and 7. Micah 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Then shall the seers be ashamed. Micah 3 and 7. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of the power. Yeah. It's gonna come, especially when they start with these chipping situations. When they start with this digital tag, when they start playing digital tag with everybody and everything like that, you're gonna see a lot of people eating crow. And the funny thing is that they gonna find a way to switch up the fact that they wasn't saying, we wasn't teaching that. We wasn't teaching that it wasn't the MOTB. We wasn't teaching that it was sin. We wasn't teaching that it's sleeping with white women. They gonna find a way to spin it to where they wasn't saying and doing these things and teaching these things. And the sheep, the lost people, gonna give them a pass and keep following them, man. Straight into the grave. I mean, to the ditch. The blind leaded the blind straight into the ditch, man. Roughly paraphrasing. 8. Micah 3 and 8. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord, and of judgment and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgressions, and to Israel his sins. Hear this, I pray ye. Hear this, I pray ye, heads of the house of Jacob, and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity. They build up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with inequity. The heads thereof judge for reward, The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. Yeah, man. This what they teaching, man. And now they don't went from it was a time when I first came into the truth. He was pretty much trying to come off of Bishop Nate. He was pretty much trying to come off the fact that he was saying that it ain't no Jacob's trouble. Think about this now. Look at how much. So you start at that point where he was over there in Africa, and he said that it's not going to be no Jacob's trouble. It's going to be Jacob's trouble for the Edomites. So he started at that point. Then he changed that up. Look at it now. Look at the progression. Look at the progression, y'all. Look at the progression. He go from, it ain't going to be no time of Jacob's trouble, right? To now he teaching that it's going to be worse than Jacob's trouble. You're going to be burning forever. That's what he teaching now. It's going to be a lot of people, man. Two guys, just two Northern Kingdom so-called Issacharites got out their truck and they looking at me and they laughing like I'm a joke, right? So it's going to be a lot of people that in a day when judgment day come, they going to be trying to deny that they ever seen the men out here on the highway. And the Lord going to replay in their head the mocking and the scoffing and the laughing that they was doing, man. A lot of people going to get hit with that, man. A lot of people going to get hit with that, man. A lot of people. So yeah, back to the point though, the point I was making, his transgression from in Africa, it's not going to be no Jacob's trouble. Not going to have to worry about that. To now they teaching that you got even more to worry about than Jacob's trouble. You got to worry about getting through Jacob's trouble, getting destroyed by ICBMs here, and then waking up in the kingdom with a new body. So the Lord gonna punish you again forever. Woo! Think about that, Israel. Sound doctrine, man. Sound doctrine. Sound doctrine. That's all we talking about. Sound doctrine. It's burning in hell forever. Sound doctrine. Second Corinthians chapter 5 and 2 Corinthians 5 and 5. No, let's start at 1 and jump down. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle be dissolved, we have a building of power and a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. No, they saying that you go. They saying that you going be destroyed here, go back to the Father, He gonna renew you to send you back here in the kingdom to be destroyed again forever. Woo! 2, 1 Corinthians 5:2. For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven, if so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked. Let's keep going. Yeah. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Yeah. So we in these bodies, you know what I mean? These chains, these bodies are chained because Psalms 82:6, ye are gods, man, but ye shall die like men. So we were put into these bodies as a curse to learn wickedness and then turn back. So you'll know both good and evil. So now after we done spent our time in these bodies here on earth, being punished, going through it, you turn back to being an Israelite, you make it into the kingdom, and then you still punished again for on this side. Five. Now he that hath wrought us for the self same thing as power, who also have given unto us the earnest of spirit. Therefore, we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord. We just read that your spirit in Ecclesiastes 12:7, the spirit go back to the Lord. All spirits go back to the Lord, man. Good and evil, right? 7, for we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Yeah. So again, when we leave, shalom, Balak. So yeah, so when we leave here, man, or when you pass away here, everybody goes back to the Most High, man. Ain't nobody in hell burning right now, man. Ain't nobody in hell burning right now. That's a false doctrine, man. Let's keep reading some more. 9, 2 Corinthians 5:9. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of anointed Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. Yeah. So the spirit goes back to the Lord, and then we read in 2 Esdras 14:35. You live again. So you go up there, you receive your judgment or whatever, and you come back, whether you're going to be crippled, whether you're going to be blind, whether you're going to be a righteous man, whatever you going to do, and then you come back again, man. Yeah, wherever you want to be on this side, that side, don't matter. All right, amen. Got the brother Karab with me again this week.
So long.
Yeah. So I was going into learning in hell is a sound doctrine. So that, you know what I'm saying, that, which is crazy. So I'm like, I was going down this road right here. Yeah, I got that one. Let's get you can get Psalms 104:29 and 30.
Yeah, bro. Okay, that's Psalms chapter 104. These wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season. That thou givest them, they gather. Thou openest thine hand, they are filled with good.
Here's the point. Watch the point.
Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they died and returned to their dust.
No, IUIC saying that you gonna burn in hell. IUIC saying that your spirit is not gonna go back to the Lord, that your spirit is gonna stay in the body. And it's gonna burn forever. Yeah, man. Go ahead, keep getting it.
Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
See? So yeah, so you go back to the Lord. This is how it's been, because you could get matter of fact, hold that. Watch this one. Let me get it. Hold that.
Taking that bag.
Yeah, that's what I think too, man. I mean, you don't want to be out here actually bearing false witness against these heads, but you see that and you're like, man, it's kind of shaky, man. 11:38. I went too far. Let me get this one. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and Daniel chapter 12 and 13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. So Daniel is back, man. Daniel is back. Like I said, man, the spirit go back to the Lord, and then you come back and you're in your lot. If you was a dagger man like Sakari was back in the days, most likely you in Sakari right now. Or you one of them guys that's at the range shooting off guns, talk about Kwam Yasharala. Okay, get that one again. The one you just read.
Okay, this is Psalms 104, verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
I got another one to back that up too. You come back. We got Revelation, I think it's 10. I think it's Revelation 10, and this is the Apostle John. Watch this. Revelation 10 and 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. See? So you got Daniel and John knowing and writing that they was going to come back again to be out here speaking the word. Exodus 20 and 5. Right? Exodus 20 and 5.
Okay, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
See? You see? what Revelation 1 and 7. Yeah, so you come back. Everybody is coming back in their lot, man. The spirits go back to the Father, man. The spirits go back to the Father, and again, like I said, you gonna be in your lot. Go ahead, bring that one up.
Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
God. So now, the people that pierced Yahushua, are they still alive? They came back, right? So, but we know that it's not nobody that was literally there with him. The same person that's old as dust, that's hanging out, or some fucking vampire type motherfucker that's been drinking blood somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so they ain't making no sense. What's this one? I wanted to get this one in. Matthew 19. And it's kind of going to go back up yours. That scripture you brought out, precept we brought out a little bit. Let's get that Lord. Let his blood be on our head and on our head and our children's head. I thought it was 19. Is it 27? Might be 27. Might be 27. In Matthew. I think it's 27. It could be 29. Lock ya, Israel. I'm gonna find it. I won't find it now. Yeah. I knew it was in here. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so again, even these people, these people right here, and this go back with Revelation 1 and 7. You know, Israelites was there too. Matthew chapter 23 verse. Let's go 24. Matthew 27 and 24. When Pilate saw that he could not prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children. Yeah. So you think they're children? We read coming back to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You think they children still around now? No, their children is gone, but their spirit is back. Them and the spirit is back, man. Matter of fact, what's that? Isaiah 14 and 21. And yeah, it's talking about Esau, but it's also talking about the wicked of our people, man. Yeah, Isaiah 4, prepare slaughter. Yeah, yes, sir.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, so Esau, but in this situation, it's also talking about our people as well. day with the Lord. So people will be like, oh man, that's so long. It ain't nothing to the Lord. It's like it was yesterday. Let's keep getting it. Let's get back to sound doctrine. Let's get wisdom of Solomon 10:6 or 7 up there. We'll go to Genesis 19.
Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10.
Yeah, start at 6. Go for it.
When the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man, who fled from the fire which fell down upon the 5 cities, of whose wickedness even to this day the wasteland that smoketh is a testimony.
So when Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, is the smoke still going up right now over there in Sodom and Gomorrah? They talking about for eternal, and so we should be able to, right now, we should be able to telescope, look and see the smoke burning from Sodom and Gomorrah. So they not making no sense, man. They not making no sense. Keep going, brother.
And plants bearing fruit that never come to ripeness, and a standing pillar of salt is a monument of an unbelieving soul.
Now that's Lot's wife. Apostle Gabar did the lesson, and you can actually look up. It's a monument over there right now to this day. You can look up the pillar of salt. You see that, right? So you can actually look that up. So now right there in the area where you can find Lot's wife at, a pillar of salt, like the apostle said, like Elder Apostle Gabar said. If that's the case, according to that scripture, we should be able to see the fire still burning. They not making no sense, Israel. They lying to you. They lying to you. Let me get Genesis 19 and 15. Genesis chapter 19 and 15. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and set him without the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. And Lot said unto them, oh, not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast shown unto me in saving my life, and I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold now, this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said unto me, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing, that I will not overthrow the city for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar. So it was 5 cities that was destroyed with Sodom and Gomorrah. It wasn't just that city. And so now I'm reading the account of Lot escaping from Sodom before it was destroyed, backing up what the brother was reading in Wisdom in Solomon 6 and 7. Go ahead and read again, brother. Brother Kashak. There was a point I wanted to get to.
Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 7. Of whose wickedness, even to this day, the wasteland that smoketh is a testimony, and plants bearing fruit that never come to ripeness.
So how is it still a testimony to this day? It's a testimony to this day because we read it in the scriptures. Yeah, you have the pillar of salt over there of his wife that turned back, that actually looks like a person. When you look at it, it looks like a figure, an outline of a figure or whatever. But we have the testimony right here. Go ahead, brother.
And a standing pillar of salt is a monument of an unbelieving soul.
Uh-huh. What's the next one? Yeah, get 8 too. Come.
This is verse 8. For regarding not wisdom, they get not only this hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness. So that in the things wherein they offended, they could not so much as be hid.
So get 2 Peter 6 and 9 about the show. And I'm gonna go to Jeremiah. 2 Peter 6, and I think start at 6, start at maybe 5 and read down. It's gonna be going in the block as an example. So yeah, we showing you that sometimes, man, in the script, you gotta look up the meaning of words and you gotta put things in context, man. It says that you will see Sodom and Gomorrah burning forever, but it's not burning forever. It is parabolic, it's symbolic. So you see they talking about, oh, you gonna be tormented forever, and it's not forever. Babylon, when it get hit with missiles, it's not gonna be burning for 1,000 years here. That don't make no sense. So they like, you gonna burn here, and then you gonna die in the kingdom. Your spirit go back up to the Most High, and then the Lord gonna send you back down here in 580 years or whatever, back here in Babylon the Great that's still burning, and you gonna burn for the rest for eternity.
It causes a lot of confusion.
That don't make no sense. Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And delivered just Lot.
Yup, we was reading it. Salak, get that. We was reading it. Go ahead, brother.
Vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
Yeah, come. See? So it's an example. The scriptures made note of it. Yeah, you have a pillar of salt over there. Even they went over there and they with their little test and their dirt, levels of sulfur and all of that there, brimstone that's still there to this day is higher than any place in the world. So yeah, that's a sign and a symbol. But the scriptures is the testimony that's gonna live forever, that's gonna endure forever. That's talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. You got it?
I'll just check something.
Okay, you can get Jude 1 and 7, I think, or 1 and 5 down to 7 to match up with that. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. That's why you need to have the right teachers who got the right spirit on them, man. A lot of these guys is faking the funk, man. Like that song, you faking the funk, they faking the funk, man. Let's go. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 39. Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Look, see now, so even right here, let's read this slow. Let's read this one slow. Jeremiah 50 and 39. Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. So even right there, if this place is going to be burning forever, and it's not going to be inhabited, how can the bird, the owls, and the fowls? They not making no sense, Israel. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Here's a point, 40. As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. See? So yes, so again, you could go live in Sodom and Gomorrah because it's not burning. It's not burning right now. But ain't nobody there because this is what the Lord put the Spirit on. Nobody's going to be here no more. But it's not a thing where that Sodom and Gomorrah is burning forever, and that's why it's not going to be inhabited. The Lord set it up that nobody is going there. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Jude, chapter 1 and verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Again, like I just said, it's not, the fire is not still burning right now. The elder out of Vegas, the elder out of Vegas, he uses this all the time. That scripture right there cuts that. If it was an eternal fire, I could see if Sodom and Gomorrah was still burning right now. Then they could say, see, Sodom and Gomorrah is still burning right now. But they can't say that. But it says right here that it's going to be eternal. False doctrines, man. These doctrines, sound doctrines. Jeremiah 9, go 49 and 18. Then you can get Isaiah 34 and 9. Get this one first. Let's go to Jeremiah 16, let's get it. Jeremiah 49 and 16. God's message, the Most High's message against Edom is at the top of here. 16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. We just read that. So now they say, well, it says right there, brother, it says, no man shall abide there, neither the Son of Man shall dwell in it. So yeah, ain't nobody dwelling in Sodom and Gomorrah right now. But that's not burning. That's not burning. This place is going to get torn up And when the fire calm down, it's just gonna be animals and such here and there. But that don't mean this place is gonna be burning forever. Okay, you wanna get yours now? Isaiah 30, 34 now. Okay. Let me see 8. We can start at 8.
Okay.
Back you up.
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever.
Is Sodom and Gomorrah smoke going up forever? Okay. Continue, brother.
For generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever.
Yeah. Where you at? Let's get this. Look, Revelation chapter 8, 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. So we're gonna have devils walking around out here? Like, yo, I'm telling you, man, these peoples is bugged out with the shit they teaching, man. I made the point earlier before you came, brother. Remember a while ago when Bishop Nate went to Africa and he said that ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble?
Yeah.
So now think about it. He go from telling his people that ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble, you ain't gotta worry about nothing, until now he telling his congregation, you gonna be in hell burning forever. That's a big ass drastic change.
That's that double-minded man.
And if you out there listening to that and you in that congregation, you gotta be wondering like damn, the light bulb ain't click off in your head yet? Like, damn, this man just 3 years ago was saying that. We chilling, it's a cakewalk in here. It's an Israelite party. Now he telling us we gonna be Israelite barbecue forever. Don't make no sense, man.
Okay, brother, you got some saying that Jacob's trouble already happened.
And look, every day you see more and more killing, more and more wild shit. The police departments all around the country is more and more aggressive, punching women in the face, shooting when they don't care. They doing all this wicked shit. You see, they just made it mandatory in, I think it was Texas or Houston, one of them parts down there, where you gotta get your animal the tag. You gotta get your animal to tag for and if you don't, you're gonna be fined between 100 and 500. So yeah, so a while ago it was optional to get your animals tagged. Now they making it mandatory. The same thing gonna happen with us, man. They gonna start out with it, you know, it's gonna be cute. They gonna have your rappers and your celebrities, you know, telling you to tag up, to tag up. And then after a while, everybody that's left, they gonna be telling you, yo, do it or else. It's a plain to see, man. And that's when it's really gonna get hectic. Once they say that we can no longer come out here on the street and teach no more, that's when it's really gonna get.
Yeah.
What you got? You got one?
I was looking up that law.
Oh, that law? Okay. Let's get back to Revelation 18 and 2 again. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So yeah, ain't gonna be no people living here, but it's not gonna be because this place is burning forever like they teach it, man. Let's get on. think Jeremiah 7:28. Yeah, Jeremiah 7:28. 28 to 31. Yeah, get that. And I'm gonna get a definition.
Start 28.
Yeah, you can start 28.
Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 28. But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their power, nor receiveth correction. Truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth.
Mom's got a Dukes of Hazzard crowd right there.
Just put some in the mailbox.
Yeah, man.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 29. Cut off thine hair, O Jerusalem, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on high places. For the Lord Yahweh hath rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath. For the children of Judah have done evil in my sight, saith the Lord Yahweh. They have set their abominations in the house which is called by my name to pollute it. And they have built the high places of Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire, which I commanded them not.
Okay, now I want to get this definition. This is the Sonovins. Where's that? There you go. This is to show you. Shalom out there, Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakatham. This is the Bible, the Zonovan Bible Dictionary. I just want to read you something out of it. So now he's reading about being burnt up, right? So now this is Jenna in the valley of Hinnom. That's what you just read, right? All right. It says a valley on the west and southwest of Jerusalem, which form part of the border between Judah and Benjamin. And they give you some scriptures. Here, for the reason. Jeremiah prophesies a great slaughter of the people there and the siege of Jerusalem. After the OT period, Jewish apocalyptic writers began to call the valley of Hinnom the entrance to hell. See, that's when they start calling it the entrance to hell.
That's that place where they was burning
the trash. The trash. They was burning the trash and the wicked, the trash, the dead animals, and they started doing sacrifices there, baby.
Molech.
Yeah, the Molech. Yeah. Let me see. After the OT period, the Old Testament, Jewish apocalyptic writers began to call the valley of Hinnom the entrance to hell. Later, hell itself. The word occurs 12 times in the New Testament, always translated as hell. Margin, Gehenna, 11 times on the lips of Yahushai as the final punishment for calling one's brother a fool. See? And then it goes to, okay, what? It goes for adultery when the severest measures have not been taken to prevent commissions of this offense. See Hades and hell. Yeah. So they originally, they knew this was just a place where they burnt trash at. It wasn't until later on that they started using the place of hell with the scriptures to scare people into coming to the church. And so, you know, you go back to the spirits coming back. That seemed like what IUIC is doing now with this whole hell doctrine. To scare even the first guy that was doing it outside on the street. Brother, I don't want you to be burned up. That's why we telling you to repent. So it's like they trying to do the same thing now as before. Nothing new under the sun. Good, it's going in. Oh yeah, go ahead, get 31 too.
Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 31. And they have built the high places of Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire, which I commanded them not, neither came it into my heart.
Yeah, see, so this is what wicked ass Israelites was doing, man. It was just a big ass trash dump, but it was burning trash and dead animals and this and that, and then they start doing more wickedness with it. What, Psalms 106 and 34, I think, or 32. Yeah, start at 32, count.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 106, verse 32.
Yep.
They anger him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord Yahweh commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
Was mingled among the heathens and learned their works. And that goes directly back to the trash, burning the trash. And the next thing you know, they sacrificing and burning their sons and their daughters to Molech. And then fast forward to now, what, 20, Amawada Bar just did a lesson, 20 million so-called black babies done been deleted via abortion. 20 million since 1972. They right now, they still sacrificing their sons and daughters to Molech. But they'll say, well, we're not doing that. We just getting rid of the fetus. Well, the Church of Satan just came out and said that they be getting the aborted fetuses to do their sacrifices with, their rituals with. Matter of fact, the Church of Satan was out there with them marching for abortion rights. But these dummies ain't even putting two and two together. Go ahead, read. Yeah, keep going. 34 again. Bible Kashah.
This is Psalms chapter 106, verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord Yahweh commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood.
See? So they in the valley of Gehenna, or Hinnon, in the valley of Gehenna, they started sacrificing, following after the customs of the other nations. But that, going back to the main point, that's where the concept of burning in hell comes from, right there. And the thing is, all you gotta do is look up the word. All you gotta do. The brother came on, the brother from GMS Baltimore came on, did a lesson last night. And the dude came on there and said, explain Revelation 1 and 18. And so I went to it and I read it and went to the blue letter and I looked up keys and I looked up hell And all it's pretty much saying in that scripture is he controls the judgment. That's all it means.
People don't take the time to look up words, man.
Study to want to get study to show thyself approved. let's get on sound doctrine. Because I think we done proved with enough different points that hell is not what they saying it is. It's not that, man. It never was that. They changed it up, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 106 and 39. Thus,
2 Timothy, yeah. I think we don't prove the hell point.
yeah.
I think, look, how Apostle Jahar say, we changing up now. Let's get on these false ass prophets. Let's get on their ass now, brother. Go ahead, come. 2 Timothy 2, start at 14 and 15.
All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 14. Of these things, put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord thy power, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers. Study to show thyself approved unto our power, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
Not to be ashamed of what you teaching the people, man. Some of y'all out there should be ashamed of what y'all teaching the people, man. Plain and simple, man. Go ahead, brother.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Rightly dividing the word of truth, man. Some of y'all should be ashamed of what y'all teaching, man. Teaching that all Israel not gonna make it and gonna be burning in hell when they wake up in the kingdom. That's ridiculous, man. So yeah, I'm on this one. Right here, so I'm gonna get that one. You can grab 5:12. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and let's go 1 Corinthians 12 and 24. For our comely parts have no need, but the Most High have tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lack. Yes, a lot of y'all lack understanding. And then you'll have heads say that, why can't we all come together? Well, we would be able to all come together if when they get corrected, that they actually study and change up what they teach. But pride won't let a lot of these people change up what they're teaching. So how you gonna get with somebody that teaching that sleeping with white women is the mark of the How we gonna come out here and we get ready to say we want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and they going to the Most High Christ bless over there. They just said all honor, glory to the Most High Christ bless right there. How we gonna rock with that? Go ahead, brother.
This is Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 12. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh.
Yeah, see, a lot of y'all need to be taught again, man. And you don't want to, I was in my 50s. I just turned 50 when I came into the truth, man. And so I had to humble down and realize that all I thought I knew about the Bible, I did not know nothing. And to this day, man, I want to say this too. And to this day, I still take notes. To this day, I still take notes, man. To this very day, I take notes. It's a lot of y'all that don't want to take notes, don't want to study, don't want to learn, ain't trying to learn, just going through winging it, man. I'ma wing it with this scripture. I'ma wing it with that, man. I'm not gonna look up what the word mark means in Revelation 13:16. I'ma just say that every time I see the word mark, it means the same thing. Exactly. Mark in Revelation 13:16, Ezekiel 9:4, and Romans 16:17. The word mark there in all three of those scriptures, verses, mean a different thing. Every single one of them. Scopeo, the Y, and Karat. Three different meanings for the same word. But they'll tell you, oh, that don't matter, brother. Bugged out. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 25. That there should be no schism. Look up this word. That there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now ye are the body of Hamashiach, and members in particular. And power have set some in the church. First, apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles. One body say miracles is witchcraft. Let's read this one, and I'm gonna read it again, and then you read the definition. So 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and 25, that there should be no schism in the body. Definition of schism.
Okay, this is schism in the etymology. Outward dissension within the church. Producing two or more parties with rival authorities.
So look, so it should be no different opinions when we come together. It should be no schism in between us when we come together. Amos, you know the one, Amos 3:3. Amos 3:3. That there should be no schism in the body, because we are, even though we're individual camps, we're still a body of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. So we out here bringing out the truth, and the truth is only one truth. It's not 5 versions of the truth. Go ahead, brother.
This is Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
No, we can't. No, we can't. I can't be out here bringing the word out with heads that's calling on the Most High in Christ blood. I can't be out here bringing out the truth when it comes somebody say, what's the RFID microchip? And I say the MOTB, and they say, no, that's that Alex Jones shit. It's sleeping with white women. It's shit. It's all around you, brother. Yeah, let's keep getting it. 26, 1 Corinthians 12 and 26. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Yeah, so we supposed to be one body in what we say. And so the only way you can be one body is you saying the same thing, man. And teaching, going back to this hell thing, teaching everybody that the nation of Israel is not get Romans 11 and 26. So the scriptures say one thing, but they now teaching that don't mean what it say no more. Get that one, brother. Brother, for sure. Romans 11 and 26.
Okay, this is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 26. And so all Israel shall be saved.
No, it says some Israel. Read it again, Bobby.
And so all Israel shall be saved.
Okay, but now they saying that don't even mean that. How is that, man? Proverbs 30 and 4. I get Revelation 22 and 18 to back you up. Proverbs 30 and not 4, Proverbs 35 and 6. Get that one, brother. Yeah. I could grab mine first.
Okay.
Revelation 22 and 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, power shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. Now watch this part, because we just read that all Israel shall be saved. Watch. Now watch what happened when you take away from the book. Revelation 22 and 19. And if any man shall take away the word from the words of the book of this prophecy, power shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in the book. That.
36.
Yes, sir. 30 and 5. I think 5, 30 and 5.
Yes, 30 and 5. It's Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 5.
Yep.
Every word of Yahweh is pure.
Uh-huh.
He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
Uh-huh.
Add thou not unto his words,
Uh-huh.
lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar.
And thou be found a liar. So anybody that's telling you right now that all Israel will not be saved is a liar according to the scripture. Because the scripture clearly say that all Israel shall be saved. Oh, go ahead, get it.
Okay, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33.
Yep.
For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace,
Yeah.
as in all churches of the saints.
And confusion is teaching Israel all of a sudden, especially when you went from saying that ain't no Jacob's trouble. So you went from teaching ain't no Jacob's trouble, just in the amount of time I've been in the truth, which was but a hot minute. So you go from teaching that ain't no Jacob's trouble coming at all to past Jacob's trouble to, man, you gonna be burning in hell forever. Brother, you gonna wake up. And he said his exact quote was 1,000 years or forever. The scriptures don't say that. That's not what the scriptures say. That's not what the scriptures say. Matter of fact, Jeremiah 31 and start at, I think, 28, read down 28 to 34, something like that.
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 28.
Yeah. You gonna stop here, bro?
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 28.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass
Uh-huh.
that like as I watch over them
Uh-huh.
to pluck up
Uh-huh.
and to break down
Uh-huh.
and to throw down
Uh-huh.
and to destroy
Uh-huh.
and to afflict, so will I watch over them to build and to plant, said the Lord Yahweh by Shema.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna come. Look, we like, man, why is y'all stopping here? We getting ready to force you out, brother.
Hey, but use all of them. Like that's the order. I don't know if
Yeah, man.
like that's the order. Okay, long.
All right, the water, brother. The water, brother. Shalom. Yeah, that's the other brother right there. Yeah, we get, look, see, that's why you gotta chill. Sometimes you gotta hold your peace. See what it says? See the whole matter of yeah, you know, about the fun. Like, why you stopping right here, man? Good, brother.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, this is Jeremiah 31 and 29. In those days they shall say no more. The fathers have eaten a sour grape, and the children's teeth are set on edge. But everyone shall die for his own iniquity.
Uh-huh.
Every man that eateth the sour grape,
Uh-huh.
his teeth shall be set on edge.
Uh-huh.
Behold, the days come,
Uh-huh.
saith the Lord Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
that I will make a new covenant
Uh-huh.
with the house of Israel
New covenant with the house of Israel.
and with the house of Judah,
Uh-huh.
not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers
Uh-huh.
in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt,
Uh-huh.
which my covenant they break,
Uh-huh.
although I was an husband unto them,
Uh-huh.
saith the Lord Yahweh.
So how the new covenant, now this the new covenant. That's the old covenant. Now this the new covenant. Go ahead.
But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel
Uh-huh.
after those days, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
I will put my law in their inward parts,
Huh?
and I will put my law in their inward parts,
Okay.
and write it in their hearts.
But now, so the Lord going in the new covenant, the Lord gonna put his laws, write them in our hearts, inward parts. But you gonna wake up an Israelite in the kingdom, they gonna straight Continue, brother.
And will be their power,
Uh-huh.
and they shall be my people,
Yep.
and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor.
Why we won't have to teach every man his neighbor? Because all the law is gonna be, it's gonna be written inside of us. But so what? So now again, so you gonna have Edomites in the kingdom that's still alive, even though they in captivity. But you gonna have Israelites with the laws written in their inward parts that's over here in Babylon burning forever. Y'all, it ain't making no sense, y'all. Make it make sense, y'all. It's not making no sense, man. Go ahead, brother.
And every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me,
Uh-huh.
from the least of them unto the greatest of them,
Huh?
saith the Lord.
From the least of them to the greatest of them in the kingdom, the nation of Israel, go under the new covenant, gonna have the laws, statutes, commandments written in their heart. So why would the Lord do this and then going to destroy, keep destroying the 2/3 of the nation of Israel forever?
That makes sense.
And for the people that could see it, it's like it's plain as like gravy on steak. It's plain as hell. But to these people, trying to be nice, to these individuals following IUIC, they sucking it up with a straw. Go ahead, brother.
So I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Al-Azhar said he ain't gonna forgive our iniquities. Al-Azhar said, application denied. Application denied. He denied applications for the Lord. Go ahead, brother.
Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars, for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. 35.
Yeah, get the 36.
Jeremiah 31 and 35. Jeremiah 31 and verse 36. Those ordinances depart from for me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
So if the ordinances that the Lord is just said was going to happen, then Israel going to cease from being a nation. So what they saying now? How do they explain that? So the nation of Israel is no more a nation of Israel? You just gonna have what? You got like the apostle said, what you just gonna have 144,000 men all in the kingdom looking at each other? No slaves. We not having no kids going to the Israelites is coming back. What are we doing in the kingdom, man. They not making no sense, Israel. They not making no sense, Israel. That's all we saying. They not making no sense, Israel. They not making no sense. Salaki, let me turn this just a little bit like this. They not making no sense, Israel. Nah, go ahead. Bring it out. Bring it out.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 11.
Uh-huh.
And for this cause our power shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie.
Yeah. Strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Not only them, what's that one? I got you. Let me get you. Ezekiel chapter 13 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts. Hear ye the word of the Lord. Hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power. Woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. Yeah, these guys are foolish, man. They foolish teaching you that hell, you Israelites in the kingdom under the new covenant gonna be burning in hell forever. That's total madness, man.
Chapter 66 and verse 4. I also will choose their delusion and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes, and choose that in which I delighted not.
We get what's dang, it just came and it just left. I'm gonna get this one though. I got one for you to back that one up. This is Ezekiel 14 and 9. And I will set my face against that man and will make him a sign and a proverb, and I will cut him off from the midst of my people, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. And if the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. Oh, I remember now. If the blind lead the blind, what's that? Matthew 16 and 15. And Ezekiel 14 and 9. And if the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Now here's the point though, here's the point. And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So the Lord done gave him the delusion. I got one to back you up. The Lord done gave him the delusion, but he also gave the people following him the delusion. But y'all both gonna get punished either way. Man's going is of the Lord. Gotta get that one.
This is Matthew chapter 15 and verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Poof, in a ditch. Dead, destroyed, burnt up. Not forever though. Not forever, ever. Not forever, ever. But I'm gonna get Job. I was trying to get to it quick too. I think it's Job 12 and 6. About 16.
This is Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
Uh-huh.
They are all dumb dogs.
Uh-huh.
They cannot bark.
Uh-huh.
Sleeping, lying down,
Uh-huh.
loving to slumber.
Yeah, that's a fact. They greedy. They out here, they more concerned with their brand, man. They more concerned with their brand. You watch that No Jumper little video that Alizar did. He talking about his upbreaking, what he, me, 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 me. I ain't hear Yahweh by Hashem. I ain't hear none of that. I ain't hear nothing edifying that people that might be watching a video or watching an interview or whatever, would be like, yo, I need to get into that. I need to go inquire about it. I ain't hear nothing about that. All I heard was me.
He's trying his best to get acceptance from the black conscious community.
Yeah. Because he want to be more mainstream. And so the way you become mainstream is you get them that doctrine that's supposed to Christianity with that hell and all of that shit. But he trying to be big, like he want to be like, I think he idolizes IUIC. He come across like he want to be IUIC, right? This is Job chapter 12 and 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Yeah, both of them are the Lord's, man. He controlling everything, man. He read earlier, right? I will choose your delusion. Yeah. The brother read earlier. I will choose your strong delusion. So the Lord is the one that got you out here blind where you can't see, man. Hebrews, what's that? 4 and 3. The word was preached. The word was preached. Yeah. Hebrews 4 and 3.
Hebrews chapter 4 verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them.
Nope.
Not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Yeah. So you'll have the brothers, a topic like the MOTB come up, right? A very serious prophecy. They come up, and all of the lessons go out. All of the lessons go out. The elders, the apostles, brothers, either other camps, all of the lessons go out. So the word was preached to everybody, but everybody not going to get the truth and see it. They gonna be, oh man, I think WFI is right. Oh, the hell situation come out now. So all of the lessons go out. I think IUIC is right. Explain this then. On the color. Explain this then, brother. Explain this then.
It's like the different camps take turns coming out and being worse and worse.
Yeah, man. Like for the last, then you got one body now that only wicked spirits can perform miracles. The Lord on the right hand side that controls everything, he gonna only make it to where only demons and wicked on the left hand side can perform miracles. You know how stiff-headed, stiff-necked, hard-headed that Israel is. The only way they was gonna believe in Yahweh, most of them, was to what? See a miracle. That's the only way they was gonna really believe that he was the Messiah. Damn, that is crazy.
In the wilderness, they were still down.
Exactly. Shit, they was complaining to Moses. Moses just stood up there and split the Red Sea. And they walked through and walked to the other side, and then he closed it back on Pharaoh. That would be somebody that ain't fucking. I mean, just on some common sense shit like, yo, Moses this. Like, motherfucker, did you not see him split the Red Sea? Did you not see him split an ocean? What the fuck is she talking about? Like, look, I don't want no smoke with Moses. I don't want no smoke with Moses. You could go get all the smoke you want from Moses, man. I ain't messing with Moses. Give me somebody else, man. That's just crazy, man. Hard-headed ass Israel, man. Hard-headed ass Israel. But get Ephesians chapter 4 and 4. I see you wanted to stop me, so I saw. Let's see, yeah, get 4, get 4, then 6, and then jump down to 14. Get 4, 4. Get Ephesians 4, 4, then get 6, then jump down to 14.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Yeah, so it's one body, and it's funny that how they used to be one body in Yahweh Shah, and they dropped the name Yahweh Shah. Like me personally, I would be, I couldn't do it. I'd be like, yo, you gonna drop Yahweh Shah?
Did he really him use the name when they were doing it?
Yeah, now they sure don't. It's Christ this, it's Christ that, all over the place. Go ahead, brother.
Ephesians 4 and 6. One God and one Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all.
We could call on multiple names. It don't matter. It don't matter who we call on. We could call on the Most High, Christ blessed. We could call on God. We could call on Yeshua. We could call on Yah. We could call whatever we want. We could call him JC. I had a chick drive up here one day and talk about she an Old Testament only Israelite, talk about, oh, we refer to him as JC. I'm like, who the fuck is you? We refer to him as JC. Who are you? Look, the disrespect, man. Look, I'm talking to one dude, he said, if you're not calling on the name Yah, you already done lost. So he called himself correcting somebody. I said, well, brother, the name is not Yah. He said, well, I know it's short for you. It's short. I said, it's Yahweh. He said, I know it's short for that. I'm like, who the fuck are you to shorten the Lord's name? You gonna come up to the Lord like, yo, what up, y'all? What the fuck is you?
All he said is he, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's why the Lord gonna do a lot of killing, man. That's why the Lord, when the Lord come back, to quote Biggie, it's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. The Lord gonna kill a lot of you people out here, man. And I understand why, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Hell doctrine. Go ahead.
By the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
Deceive you to do what? To get you into their congregation, man. To get you into their congregation. This what it's all about with these people, man. They got IUIC. When you sign up with them, man, you get sign a non-disclosure agreement. You doing tax paperwork and all that shit.
You get a Yiddish name in the courthouse.
And Nate is caking, yo. Nate is caking. Bishop Nate should be called Pastry Chef Nate. He is caking, man. Go ahead, brother.
Let's get down to 16, like you said. Ephesians chapter 4 and 16. From whom the whole body fifthly joined
together, yeah.
Ephesians 4:16. From whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part.
So now that go back to the words you looked up. That go back to that scripture. We don't supposed to be no schism in the body. We all supposed to be one body, joined together, tightly compacted by sound doctrine. Not by giving heed to Jewish fable, but by sound doctrine. Yeah, brother.
Maketh increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love.
Yeah. So you gotta all be speaking the same thing, man. You can't be doing your own thing, winging it with the scripture. You can't be winging it with the scripture. But you got that one. Get Romans 9:32 and 33. Romans 9:32 and 33. I'm gonna grab Isaiah 8 and 14.
Okay. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 32. Wherefore, because they sought it not by faith, but as it were by the works of the law. For they stumbled at that stumbling block.
And that's what IUIC would say. IUIC would say, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. Even high chief tippy top priest on the top of the hill said that, you know, these niggas out here telling you not to keep the law. No, we ain't saying not keep the law. You're not gonna be saved by the law. Nobody is justified by the law. That's right there clear. Romans 3 and 20, 23 and 20. It's clear right there. Matter of fact, I get it. Good, brother.
Okay. This is Romans 9 and 33. As it is written, behold, I lay in Sion a stumbling stone and rock of offense, and whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed.
Yeah. So, and they even said one time, what did they say that? Oh, y'all some idolatrous niggas for worshiping Yahushua. That was out of Deacon Hakama. The deacon said that. What? The Bible is not the book, is not the word of the Lord, but the word of the Lord is in the Bible. Come on, man. Romans, you give Baba Kashan, you give Romans 3 and 20, I think it says. No, man, I'm gonna get the Galatians. I'm gonna get the one in Galatians.
No flesh.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Okay. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 20. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight.
The laws, the statutes, commandments. Keep the laws, I'm gonna make it. Read it again, Baba Kashan.
Romans 3 and 20. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight.
See? Right there, it's plain as day. Look at this one. Galatians chapter 2, verse 21. I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, for if righteousness come by the law, then Hamashiach is dead in vain. Yeah, you're not going to be, it's insulting. The law is not going to save you. Yeah, we will rehearse the righteous acts on Judges 5 and 11, but the law by itself is not going to save you. You got to have faith and works, man. You can't get faith through the law. You can't read the law and get faith. You can't get that. You can't get faith by reading the law or sticking to the law, statutes, commandments. You can't get faith like that. Heads is bugged out, man. Heads is bugged out, man. But the one I want to get, Isaiah 8 and 14. You want to grab that one? I'm in Galatians, so I grab this one in Galatians 6.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 14.
Start at 13.
Okay. This is Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 14. Sanctify the Lord Yahweh of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. And he shall be for a sanctuary, for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the houses of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken.
Yeah, God. Because Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And so going back to future prophecies, when you talk about what's going to happen to Israel and the kingdom, and they're going to be burning in hell, or future prophecy, the MOTB, which Elder Apostle Tahar asked the question. He said, is the MOTB here right now? Is that prophecy here? That was nice, Gus. See, that's nothing but Satan. That's Satan, man. He's bringing out this word. He's bringing out this word. Don't tell him about the MOTB. Let him stay blind. Let him stay blind. I just lost my camera good. But he asked the question, is the MOTB here yet? You know, I got. But and so I'm like, yes, it's here. It just ain't made mandatory. So you see it, they putting it in animals, they putting it in people, they showing you cool things we can do with it. I can open my Tesla, I could go buy food.
And this nigga talking about it's a big medical procedure where they can do it in a tattoo parlor.
A tattoo parlor. With pretty much a little needle, boop, and put a little band-aid where the little hole was at.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. He said, a big medical procedure, and you're gonna have to get stitches. I'm like, what version did he see? I ain't see that version. Yeah, man. Let's get. Let's go Galatians chapter 1 and 6. Galatians 1 and 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace. Called you into the grace, not called you by the law, called you into the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. Galatians chapter 1 verse 7, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you that would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. But though we are an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel unto you than that which ye have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Yeah, man. I got weights.
So perfect. Like
but yeah, so you're supposed to separate yourselves from these people. And as teachers, if you out there as followers, not teachers, you just the flock just listening and learning. You're going to follow who you follow. But as teachers, we supposed to do our job and point out. Matter of fact, get marked on that cause of vision. Romans 16, 17. You know, we're supposed to do what the scriptures tell us to do, man. We're supposed to point out that, they going off about this hell doctrine. Okay.
This is Romans chapter 16, verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses.
Scope them out, check it. There you go right there. That's that guy that's teaching you gonna be burning in hell for 1,000 years or forever. Hey, that's that guy right there that's teaching that the MOTB is this, is that, it's other than the RFID micro thing. Go ahead, brother.
Contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh,
Go ahead, take your
Yahweh
time.
Shai HaMashiach,
There you go.
but their own belly,
Yep.
and by good words and fair speeches, deceive the hearts of the simple.
Yeah, see, so they come on here, you know, they got the big tables. They sitting up there with the microphones, IUIC, they all looking all, they looking all religious. They looking apart. They come out looking apart, so you know you feed into it. You feed into it, but they deceiving you, man. They deceiving you. I was thinking Matthew 23, and they love the uppermost rooms. And, you know, Matthew 23, I think is 2. I'm there.
Okay.
I got it. Matthew chapter 23 and 2, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders. You gotta have your fringes on. You gotta, where your fringes at? Why you ain't got no fringes on your t-shirt, brother? And lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not with one of their finger, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge their borders of their garments, and love the uppermost room at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues. Yeah, this is what they do. Especially Alazar. Alazar been saying since I came into the truth. He been talking about Apostle Tahar need to retire. He too old. I'm the top chief priest. I could disagree with Apostle Tahar, but you can't disagree with me because we two priests. All kinds of crazy shit, man. You got one? You found one? Okay, if not, let's keep getting it. Let's go, Second Thessalonians 6 and 8.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God, and they obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
And so we just read that if one come preaching another gospel, a different gospel, let that man be accursed. The curse, part of the curse is when the Lord come back and do his thing, do his thing. Lay the smack down on this place, man. That's part of the curses. So if you teaching against the gospel, you teaching against the truth, and when you know we supposed to all be out here saying the same thing, but your pride, that bag that you done took from Esau, that 501c3 agreement, got you where you telling the congregation something different. You better be on the lookout, Jack. You better be on the lookout. You got any more of that? You never hit 8?
Yeah, I hit it.
Okay. We're getting in 2 Peter 3 and 16. I'm gonna grab this one. I got one in Isaiah.
Okay, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 16. As also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are that are unlearned and unstable rest,
Rest.
as,
So,
as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction.
yeah. See, so you got heads out here teaching you about the MOTB. That was the topic maybe a month ago. And now this hell doctrine thing. Because they not looking up words. All it go back to is they not studying to show thyself approved, man. They not putting in the work to come out here and rightly divide the word of truth. So let's see how the Lord gonna come back with his rebuke for you. Isaiah chapter 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. And his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So this is how the Lord gonna come back and rebuke all you heads, man. Come on.
This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snare, fire and brimstone, and in horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup.
Yeah. So yeah, the wicked Esau, Edom, and the wicked of Israel, man. These fake ass prophets and pastors and teachers. We read that he gonna give them the same thing, man. And the people following them. That's why we do the lessons, man. But we also know that only the elect gonna get it. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 13 and verse 5. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he hath spoken to turn you away from the Lord your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to trust thee out of the way which the Lord thy power commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee.
Read the top of that again. Start over again.
Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse 5. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from the Lord your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to trust thee out of the way which the Lord thy power commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee.
Yeah. So the Lord gonna put these evil prophets away from the nation of Israel. So you following these prophets, these people and clearly they going off. Clearly they going off, man. Whenever they go off, you see all types of videos and lessons from GMS, man. All types of lessons and videos from GMS. From different angles, showing you how these people be wrong, and still y'all not getting it, man. So we're about to get ready to close out. We're going to grab Isaiah 66 and 22. Let me get Ezekiel. Shalom out there. I saw Shalom Elder Hawaii, GMS, North Carolina 777. Lord willing, after this, I'm coming down there to get with y'all. I saw Fisher Turn Hunter, Shalom, Yahba Shem Barakatah, and then my beloved brother Gabar Dama, Shalom. Shalom, everybody on the comment board, Shalom.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord Yahweh, so shall your seed and your name remain.
Yeah. So a seed going back to this, we gonna be cut off forever, man. How we going into the kingdom and our seed gonna remain forever. We gonna have multiple wives and all of this in the kingdom. But ain't no Israelites being born because all the Israelites is burned. So our seeds is waking up to go burn in hell forever. So we just having babies so the Lord can punish them.
They still fall behind that madness, man. They is crazy.
Fall the hell out, man. You could go to 1 Thessalonians, I think 4:1 first. Next, I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one before that one. And we'll close out.
Okay, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 1. Furthermore, then we beseech you, brethren, and exhort you by the Lord Yahushua, that as ye have received of us how ye ought to walk and to please Yahweh, so ye would abound more and more. For ye know what commandments we give you by the Lord Yahushua. For this is the will of Yahweh, even your sanctification, that ye should abstain from fornication, that every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor, not in the lust of recompense, concupiscence, This is 1 Thessalonians 4:6. That no man go beyond and defraud his brother in any matter.
Defraud, and I wanted to get that scripture, defraud his brother, because when they coming out here teaching you a false doctrine under the guise of edifying you or teaching you correctly, but they taking money behind your back, they got ulterior motives, they defrauding you. That's the textbook example of the fraud. They misrepresenting their intentions. Go ahead, get it, brother.
Because that the Lord is the avenger of all such, as we also have forewarned you and testified. For God hath not called us unto uncleanliness, but unto holiness.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So the Lord called us to do the right thing, man. He didn't call us to come out here and be a false prophet, false teacher, teaching bullshit, man. Feeding the sheep GMO grain, GMO doctrine. Let's get this one, and we're going to close out. Let's go Ezekiel chapter 34 and start at 22 and read that. Therefore, I will save my flock, and they shall no more be a prey. And I will judge between cattle and cattle, and I will set up one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them. Salaki, even my servant David, he shall feed them, and he shall be their shepherd. And I, the Lord, will be their power, and my servant David. So again, so the Lord setting up King David over his flock, the nation of Israel. What, half of 2/3 of and I, the Lord, will be their power, and my servant David, a prince among them. I, the Lord, have spoken it, and I will make with them a covenant of peace. A covenant of peace where still 2/3 is burning in the kingdom. The new covenant be burning. And will cause the evil beast to cease out of the land, and they shall dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods. Not according to IUIC. You're not going to dwell safely in the new covenant. And I will make them and the places round about my hill a blessing, not a curse, a blessing, and I will cause the shower to come down in his season. There shall be showers of blessing. No, IUIC again. IUIC said no. So yeah, so Lord willing, Israel, this one was edifying. You know, the water, I appreciate the brother showing up. You know, the water, y'all by Shem, y'all shy for sending the brother. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely a good thing to have somebody out here with you. Like the elder said in out of SC, but not the Zakbar. You don't really want to read by yourself, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're gonna turn to the east. We're gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike into a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men, keep pushing this word to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual. Kwam Yashua, Kwam Yashua, and a Bible. Rock the thumb, family. Shalom. The water for sticking in, the water, Israel, the water, brothers and sisters, the water.